gentlemen, the voice Lieutenant Dan is coming to you here from the C-Zer Arena. And it's that time of year again. It's that time to bring awareness to all the community here in the Gateway City. Laredo, Texas is the site of the Drug Awareness Concert. And we have a lot of surprises here in store for all of our viewing audience watching all around the world and on social media. And what makes this event even more important, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna see for yourself the amount of energy that's gonna fill this arena, the amount of energy that's gonna fill this entire city as the LWA plays host here as your special guests. And at this time, I'd like to bring out some of our ancillary superstars, if you will. First and foremost, you know him as With You Always and Now from that popular show, Let the Mic Drop. Let's bring him out, Mr. Villarreal. Hey, how you doing, pal?
I am doing wonderful, man. Thank you for having me here.
It's been a while, no doubt.
It has been a while, and I'm super excited because we're going to send a powerful message to all the wonderful people in Laredo, Texas.
Absolutely. And all the noise that you're hearing now, ladies and gentlemen, those are all the moving parts here at the C-Zer Arena as all the components are being put together, and you're going to see a jam-packed crowd fill this entire C-Zer Arena here shortly. So Al, this is your first time participating in this type of illustrious event. How do you feel?
I feel nervous. I'm not going to lie to you. The jitters are really killing me right now. I don't know what to expect, but I hope it's a good one. One that will last for a lifetime.
Absolutely. And let's bring in also your tag team partner. He's also a member of the Laredo Wrestling Alliance, one of our senior referees. We know him as C-Zer BanKz. BanKz means business. Come on out, pal. We'll see you out there, man.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, I'm doing great. C-Zer BanKz, ladies and gentlemen. And he's already wearing the stripes, ready to call it down the middle.
That's right, you gotta be prepared at all times. You never know what's gonna happen.
That's right. So what brings you in here to the C-Zer Arena, C-Zer BanKz?
Well, I heard that there was an event going on, some sort of drug awareness event, and anything that I can do to participate and give back to the community, that's what it's all about.
There you go.
Especially if it's for a good cause, especially if it's for kids, I'm all in.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you what, the amount of people that are going to fill this arena, you're going to see for yourself. You're going to have a lot of students all over the Gateway City here participating and experience what it's like to be a part of history. That being said, I happen to know that a certain realtor is here. He was here last time when we had this whole concert type of thing, right? He had something choice words to say. Okay. Let's see what he has to say this time. This time, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring out the realtor of reality, DYL Dempsey.
What's up, Lieutenant?
How are you doing?
Ooh, doing good, man. Like, it can't be underestimated. We've got a great energy here today. We've got, what, 6,000, 7,000 kids here at least. We've got the whole community. It's a great thing, not only just for Laredo, but for the entire 956, this drug awareness concert. It's an honor to be back here, Lieutenant.
Absolutely. And as you hear the sirens, that means it's almost time for action. We'll see you shortly. We gotta bring in our next special guest, none other than the reigning and defending, undisputed LWA Legacy Champion, the Texas Terminator, Jay Alexander. Welcome, King Renegade. Undefeated.
Don't let us slide.
So, champ, you're here in your hometown, the Gateway City, proudly wearing the LWA Legacy Championship. And I noticed the colors of LWA and Renegade USA. But tonight, it's not about that. Today, it's about all the students filling this arena at C-Zer Arena. And I'm sure you have something to say to our massive audience.
So first and foremost, I'm used to crowds like this, right? This is where I come from, it's what I play, right? This is what I do, this is what we do. I'm not the champion for no reason. As far as those kids out there, we all know they came for the entertainment of LWA to begin with, right? No, all jokes aside, say no to drugs. That's the punchline, that's all that matters. The only thing needs to be said. Drugs don't make you a champion.
From the champ here, folks. Say no to drugs. And tonight, when we fill that arena, you're going to see for yourself why the LWA is the hottest ticket in town, why Jay Alexander is the undefeated, undisputed LWA Legacy Champion, and why we're considered the hottest ticket in town. Let's go show the entire world what we're all about, champion. That's what we do.
Precinct 3, Adrian Cortez. UISD, are you in the house? UISD, are you in the house? Well, guess what? We got your very own UISD Police Chief, Chief Aaron Salazar in the house. Driven by Sergeant Magasso. We're gonna get the sheriff up here guys shortly. Are y'all having a good time? Or y'all wanna go back to class? Are y'all having a good time? Que padre. Guys, let's get command staff up here. Let's get command staff. We want to introduce you guys. Let's get command staff up here, guys. It's a great show. You guys have a great show lined up today. We're gonna have an awesome motivational speaker. We have some battle of the DJs. We even got a wrestling match. How many of y'all like wrestling? Lucha Libre in the house, right? We got wrestling. We got live bands. We got the bottom line band in the house. We're playing some jazz right now. It's awesome. It's gonna be a great show.
We got our command staff coming up the stage, everybody. Let's make some noise for the Webb County Sheriff's Office command staff.
First up,
entering the stage, we've got none other than the man himself, the man, the legend, Sheriff Martin Cuellar.
make some noise.
Next up, we've got Chief Deputy Scott Avant.
Make some noise for Chief Avant in the house.
Up next, we got Chief Deputy Julio Gonzalez coming up to the stage. Make some noise for Chief Gonzalez, everybody.
Make some noise for Chief Gonzalez, everyone.
Now we've got Commander Dennis Garcia looking great with his cowboy hat as usual.
Cowboy.
Some noise for Commander Garcia, everybody. Woo!
That's a nice cowboy hat. That's nice. That's nice.
And one big final round of applause for the reason that we don't gotta be in class for our Webb County Command staff. Let's hear it up.
Give it up. Guys, this is the Webb County Sheriff's Office command staff. They're the ones that are making all the moves behind the scenes. That's like Andy says, they are the reason you do not have to be in class today, right? Guys, let me ask you really loud for them one more time. What do we say to drugs? I don't know, Sheriff. I think they want to go back to class, or y'all want to go back to class?
That ain't loud enough, y'all. That ain't loud enough.
Y'all better get loud. What do we say to drugs? All right, that was loud enough. That was loud enough. Guys, big round of applause for the command staff. Big round of applause for the command staff. We got some special speakers.
Up next, everyone, we're gonna go ahead and be introducing
Miss Laredo.
Miss Laredo.
Miss Laredo in the
We've got
house.
Miss Megan Ochoa coming to the stage. Make some noise for Miss Laredo. Megan Ochoa right
Miss
here.
Laredo in the house.
Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing this morning? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Aren't you happy to not be in class? Yeah, I thought so. So I'm Megan Ochoa. I'm your Miss Laredo 2023. Today I stand before you in the spirit of two important events that celebrate strength, courage, and the right choices. And red ribbon. It is an honor to address you all on the topic that unites us. Say no to drugs. What do we say to drugs, guys? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. There you go, that sounds a lot better. In the world of beauty pageants, we often witness contestants radiating confidence.
That's what we do, baby. That's what we do. We are the champ.
Positive impact.
That's what you do.
These incredible role models show us that beauty comes together to raise awareness around dangers of drugs and the importance of making healthy choices. It is a reminder that we have the power to say no to harmful substances.
I think I'm feeling very excited because it's a jam-packed place. I've never been, or I've never performed in front of this many people.
Together,
So.
let's embrace the
see what
red
happens.
ribbon as a symbol of strength and unity against
Best
drug abuse.
ever.
What do we say?
I'm having
What do
fun.
we say for
I
drugs?
expect this loud crowd, but they'll see
Let's
pumped
hear
up.
it louder.
Man, it's infectious here. I love it. Keep up that energy. Hell yeah.
It's not just about protecting our bodies. It's about safeguarding our dreams and our aspirations. It's
I'm ready to
about
go.
choosing a path
This is what I was born for right here. Look at this.
Endless
Hand that out right there.
We owe it to ourselves to make choices that empower us and that allow us to chase our dreams and that inspire us to do the
That's
same.
what I was bred for, baby. That's what I was bred for. I'm ready. I'm amped.
This is
what you call a homecoming,
This is what you call a homecoming for Jay Alexander. Befitting.
Now picture the disappointment on the faces of your loved ones if they were to witness you taking the path that leads to destruction. Let's not allow that to happen. What do we say in that situation? Solid foundation for our future.
You got the
Let's
food.
use this time wisely by surrounding ourselves
Let me
with
get Cheeto. I'm hungry.
supportive friends, and mentors who believe in our lives. Together, let's create a network.
How we doing today?
Resilience that helps us
good?
say no to drugs and say yes to a brighter future. What do we say?
That's how we do it. What's in the tank?
You guys are on fire right now. Way more awake than I am.
What's up, guys?
In the spirit of let's pledge that we will prioritize our well-being, our dreams,
What's up, guys?
happiness over the allure of drugs.
How we
Let's be
doing?
the role models, the change makers, and the champions that say no to drugs.
belt right there.
Remember, true beauty is not about what we wear, how we present ourselves on the outside. It's about the choices we make, the values we uphold.
There we go.
Let's embrace our
It's him! The doctor's in the house! Yes, sir! Special cameo right there. The doc.
Hey, give him my
One more time, what did we say? I'm sorry, I didn't. One more time. Thank you guys.
All right, everybody, big round of applause for Miss Megan Ochoa. Real quick, everybody, do we got anybody from the south side? Anybody here from South Laredo? South Laredo, make some noise. We've got Constable Mike Villarreal.
Shout out to Constable Mike Villarreal in the house. Make some noise.
Oh, there he is, representing the south side, everybody. Up next, everyone, we've got Miss Team Laredo, Priscilla Gonzalez.
Make some noise for
Let's get it, baby. Let's get it.
Words of encouragement and words of wisdom for you.
Hi, everyone.
Man, all y'all eating, I'm so jealous.
This morning.
I'm so jealous. I got the good food right there. What's up, baby?
Well, my name is Priscilla Gonzalez, current Miss Laredo, Texas Team USA.
What up, guys?
So grateful to be here
How we doing?
today. It takes courage to
What's up, y'all? Hey, I love the energy.
I know that guy.
We all face challenges, and sometimes those challenges we may encounter situations that make us question ourselves, our worth, and our ability to
Oh my
change the
goodness!
world around us.
Jay Alexander, have you felt so much
It is during
energy
these
Lots of
times
energy.
once?
that we
Lots of
must
energy.
remember to
I want to go in. I want to go in the
support
crowd and like
our
run up and down and do laps and get
and
everyone.
seek help
I feel
where
so
we
bad,
need it.
but
Unfortunately,
it's
drugs
like-
are often
it's
seen
like-
as a way
It's
to
all about.
escape
Talk
from
about
our
a
problems.
homecoming, ladies and
To numb
gentlemen,
the pain
here in
we feel
Laredo,
inside.
Texas.
But
We're
let
here
me
at the
tell you that drugs are
LWA
not
in the
the
same
answer.
zone arena.
They
As you can
may
feel the
seem
jam-packed
tempting,
audience
and
roaring for this concert
self-relief,
as we say no to drugs. And the champion
but in
here,
reality,
the
they
legacy
only create
champion
more pain
himself,
and suffering.
says so.
Let me share a personal story to help you understand.
Stay tuned, ladies and
gravity
gentlemen.
of- And remember that a drug-free life is a beautiful life.
Thank you so much. You have the power to choose a drug-free path to success and happiness. Thank you.
Everybody give a round of applause for Mr. C-Zer BanKz. Thank you so much. We got what county really on county attorney. Mr. Marc Mero.
Good morning. Welcome everybody who plays DYL, South Atlanta, private schools, Webb County Consolidated, Sherriff and his staff.
Sherriff, thank you so much for getting us all out of class. The floor is yours, Sherriff.
Thank you very much, guys. Y'all do a terrific job, and I want to appreciate that. Openly here, I want to say that you guys are the greatest. First of all, I want to thank all the law enforcement agencies that are here. Laredo Police, Border Patrol, the Attorney's Office, the County Attorney's Office, the constables, everybody here, all the school districts that are here. I thank you for coming. This is very, very important to us, and it's important to me. What I want to say is that you all have a great show coming up, okay? A great show. I want you to listen to me, please. Please listen to me, guys, okay? Back in 2010, when we started this, in 2010, we did our first drug-free concert. And while we hired our new PIO, which is about a little over a year, she was one of the first ones in 2010 that attended our drug-free concert. Her name is Victoria Luna.
Give it up for Miss Luna in the house, our PIO.
So she was sitting out there, guys, right? She was sitting out there where you're sitting now. And that makes me proud because she is drug-free. And that's what I want. Now, listen to me about this, guys. You have to listen. There's a drug out there. It's called fentanyl. There's vaping pens that are dangerous as heck. You have to remember, guys, fentanyl, just one speck can kill you, all right? And listen, because I want you to get this and listen to everything that I'm saying about fentanyl. Fentanyl can kill you, just one little speck, okay? It's been, up to now, I think June, if I'm not mistaken, there's been 52 deaths in Webb County, in Laredo, Texas. 52. So, I want the first row to stand up. Everybody stand up.
Everybody on your feet, on your feet.
The second row, stand up. No, just the second row.
Second row on your feet.
The third row. And the fourth row.
Fourth row.
And then have four more stand up behind the little rope.
Can I get 5, 6, 7, 8? 5, 6, 7, 8 rows? Stand up. Thank you so much.
Okay. So just the fourth row, keep standing up. Just the fourth row. That should be 52. So can you imagine, guys? 52 deaths. Just the four rows. And died here in Laredo because of fentanyl. And because of the overdose, because of the drugs. You can sit down, guys. Appreciate it. And Joey, thank you very much for that, Joey. Kike Camarena was a DEA agent that worked in Mexico. That is why we're here. We're here because he gave his life in fighting for drugs. trying to keep drugs from coming into the United States, and they killed them. This is why Red Ribbon Week, Red Ribbon Month was established, because of him. And we have to remember, guys, that we have to make sure that we continue the fight of drugs. One last thing. I don't want to lose you. One last thing. Anybody offers you vaping pens, drugs, what do you say? I can't hear you. Let's do it again. If anybody offers you drugs or a vaping pen, what do you say?
Make some noise for Sheriff Martin Cuellar. I'd like to introduce you to a former football and hockey all-star, a four-time New York State boxing champion, and a member of the USA boxing team, a WWE and WCW wrestling champion, the founder of Champion of Choices. He's an author, an inspirational speaker, Mr. Marc Mero!
Come on, Laredo, we got some ass! My name is Marc Mero, and welcome to my Choices presentation. Guys, I am so excited about being here, and I believe that today can be a changing day in your life. I want to entertain you, I want to inspire you, I want to empower you to drink bigger than you've ever drunk before. And it's all about choices. I'm going to share with you what my good choices took me, and be very honest where those bad choices took me. I'm going to do that by sharing my story with you. I love sports, so I wrote down, I'm going to be a professional athlete. Not only that, I wrote down, I'm going to win Rookie of the Year. I wrote it into existence. I hated living like this. I got a great story for you. I think it's going to inspire a lot of people. But if you constantly chat, you're going to miss the whole point. Invented a lot of choices. And guys, I started making some really bad ones. I mean life-changing bad choices. The first thing I did wrong, and students, please don't miss this. Man, I started hanging out with the wrong kids. And those so-called friends, they were going to parties, but the parties they're drinking, getting high, doing drugs. And what do? Follow right along with them. But don't worry, I'm coming back in 1 year. I want to be champ of the world. Next thing you know, I'm at the parties with my buddies. And guys, it always starts out so innocent. Hey, Mero, what's up, brother? Hey, man, have a beer. Oh, you gotta try this. Oh, come on, man, just smoke it. You're young. You only live once. Enjoy your life. Next thing you know, I'm drunk and high with my buddies. walk around the parties going, hey guys, I'm coming back in 1 year. I'm going to be champion of the world. I do this week after week, month after month. I'm coming back in 1 year. 1 year turned into 2 years. 2 years turned into 4 years. 4 years turned into 10 years of my life of drug addiction. And the only job I could get with my limited high school education was in construction as a laborer. That was one of my jobs. Digging swimming pools. I remember being at the bottom of those pools and just thinking, man, how did I get here? How did I throw away 10 years of my life? I wanted a black Cadillac. I wanted a speedboat. I wanted to get my mother a house. I wanted to be rich. I wanted to be famous. I wanted to be something.
What do you think so far, guys?
Hey man, very motivational speech by Marc Mero, man. I love it. He's speaking the truth, drug awareness, kick drugs out of your life.
I'm loving it, man. It's a nice atmosphere. Never been to something like this. It's the bomb, bro.
Truly inspirational, man. Champion in the ring and the champion of the people. He's got everybody hooked, even me.
Words can't describe it, man. Simply phenomenal. Say no to drugs, pretty much. That's the big message.
I also have letters for students that are suffering from isolation, loneliness, depression, anxiety, being bullied or abused, self-harming, burning, cutting themselves, and guys, worst case, students that feel like they don't even want to be here anymore. And guys, I tell you, those letters break my heart. But I spend night after night in my hotel rooms, hour after hour, and I write back students that are going to university because I want you to know that you're not alone and you matter so much. Hey guys, before I continue, I want to say something to everybody. Thank you for being so respectful. You know, I know this part of the presentation is not for everybody, but if there's one student who has been suffering from depression or anxiety or being bullied or abused, or maybe something happened at home and you're suffering from things that words can't even describe, it hurts so bad, please, please know you're not alone, and my gosh, you matter so much. Guys, the reason why I'm so passionate about this, the reason why I started this program, the reason why I'm going to spend the rest of my life helping as many students as I possibly can, I was one of those kids. I was bullied so badly as a little boy. When we lived in New York, my parents got divorced, we had no money. My mom, she'd buy our clothes at garage sales. She'd spend pennies, nickels, and dimes on pants, shoes, shirts, and sneakers, and nothing ever fit properly. We looked ridiculous going to schools. It'd be so embarrassing. I was sitting in class, and this student comes over and stands up in front of everybody and goes, hey, Mero, you got that shirt at our garage sale, man, you're a bum. And everybody started laughing. But worse than that, guys, that became my name everywhere I went in school. I'd be walking down the halls and kids would yell, hey, Mom, what garage sale you get those sneakers at, man? Have you ever felt so embarrassed, so hurt, so alone, so broken? I had no friends. And I was just sitting in that class, and I couldn't wait until the last bell of the day rang. And when that bell rang, I was the first one out the school doors. I wanted home to a safe place. See, back then, nobody could get a hold of you, nobody could bother you. But now let me do something with you guys. Let's fast forward to 2023, where many of you don't have a safe place. But what I mean by that is that many of you all of you have grown up with social media. You've grown up with the internet. Sometimes you can't even get on your phone or your tablet or your computer and read, you're ugly, you're stupid, you're worthless, you should die. Are you kidding me? Guys, you never know what another student is going through in their life. You don't walk in their shoes. Maybe their parents are going through divorce. Maybe there's been a death in their family. Maybe they have a broken heart because they had to put down the family pet. Maybe they have a medical issue that you know nothing about. Your words can kill. I got people home.
What do you think so far, champ?
How we doing?
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I appreciate Marc Mero curtain jerking for us, you know, opening the show, but you know, they came to see the main event, came to see the LWA champ,
my ex-wife of 10 years.
King Renegade. That's all it is, baby. I'm ready to go.
Main event time.
Main event time, baby. Main event. That's all I know.
It's a reminder every day I'm alive of a list I should have been on. My name, Marc Mero, should have been on this list. Guys, I did everything they did, and some nights I did a whole lot more. I have overdosed on drugs on 3 occasions where I should have been dead. But I believe with all my heart I was kept here for a reason. I believe there are students sitting in this arena today whose lives are going to be forever changed as you hear the conclusion of my story. You know, guys, sometimes in life you think it can't get any worse, but if you're making bad choices, it will. Mine did. I was on a worldwide tour. We were wrestling overseas in Japan. After my wrestling match, I went upstairs to my hotel room and I fell asleep. There was this knock at my door at 3 o'clock in the morning, like a bang. So I get out of bed, I go up to the door, and I know hotel doors have those little safety windows, and I'm looking through and I could see it was a Japanese promoter and it was someone that I knew. So I open the door and he goes, Mark, you need to go home, there's an emergency. I run back in the room, I get on the hotel room phone, I call back to the United States, I said, hey, what's going on? They said, Mark, I don't know how to tell you this. I said, just tell me what happened. All of a sudden she started crying hysterically. I just kept saying over and over, just tell me. She kept saying, I don't know how to. I said, just say it. And finally she goes, Mark, your mother died. I just dropped the phone. I ran out of my hotel room. I took the elevator into the lobby, and all I can remember is when the elevator doors opened, I ran through the lobby, out the door, into the street. There was no cars, there was no people. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. And I just walked down the middle of the street in Hiroshima, Japan. And I remember looking up and just saying, Mom, I am so sorry. I flew home for her funeral, but I couldn't walk up to her casket. I just couldn't do it. I stood as far back as I could, and so many people came out to say goodbye to my mom, and groups of people would go up to her and pray over and cry, and the next group would go up. And all I could do was look from a distance. But I kept thinking to myself, Mom, please wake up. Please get up. And when the last person prayed over my mom, as they started to walk away, I got the nerve to walk up to her. And as I got closer, I could see my mom for the first time. I mean, she looked so beautiful. She was dressed in white. She looked like an angel. And I just said, Mom, you are my hero. Everything I am, everything I hope to be was because of you. You loved me so much. You gave me a life. You worked 2 jobs. You're the only one that ever believed in me. How did I repay her? By getting drunk, by getting high, by getting stupid, by hanging out with friends that just wanted to party, they didn't care less. For what? All she ever wanted to do was talk to me. I wish I could talk to you now, Mom. I wish you could see what I'm doing. Why couldn't I have been a better son? Choices. Guys, we are defined by our choices. The choices we make today can affect us and our families the rest of our lives. You guys remember my little brother, Guy Christopher? When I grow up, I want to be like my big brother, Mark. He grew up okay. He grew up so much better than me. He married his longtime girlfriend, Gina. I'll never forget those two coming over with these big smiles. And my brother goes, hey, Mark, I want you to be one of the first to know Gina and I are going to have a baby. I said, I'm going to be an uncle. He said, Uncle Mark. We were so excited. My brother got this really good job, and everybody in his new employment, they had to be drug screened. In other words, they had to get a blood test taken for a drug screening. Now, my brother Guy Christopher's always been deathly afraid of blood. You guys might know someone like this. For example, if my brother ever saw somebody bleeding a lot, he'd go, oh, I gotta sit down and get dizzy. You know, we'd laugh about it. But I remember sometimes as a little kid, he'd actually pass out. So he was sitting in the waiting room in the doctor's office, and the nurse came in and called his name. So he gets out of his chair, he starts following the nurse, and all of a sudden he stopped. He said, "Nurse, I'm just getting really dizzy." She goes, "Oh, okay, sit that down." And before she could come back and grab him, my little brother, he just passed out and fell over backwards. He hit his head on the floor in the doctor's office. I was on the road wrestling because I'm sure. And I get this phone call and they said, "Mark, your brother Guy Christopher had a falling accident at the doctor's office. He's at the Sarasota hospital." Now, my first reaction, I'm on tour wrestling. I'm thinking to myself, how bad can you get hurt at a doctor's office? So I said, "What did you do, break his arm?" And she didn't answer. There was like this long pause. Then she just goes, "Mark, can you get here as soon as possible?" What? So I flew back to Florida as fast as I could, traveled to the Sarasota hospital. I remember getting there and taking the elevator up to ICU and run down the hall to this room. And when I opened the door to walk in, I could see these machines keeping my brother alive. I said, no. I asked everybody in this room to please leave. I just wanted to be alone with my little brother. In the room was my other brother, Joel, my other sister, Jody, his wife, Gina. She was pregnant with her baby. They were just all holding hands and praying. I just wanted to be alone. So they all left his room. I walked over to his hospital bed. I mean, he looked so handsome. It looked like he was just sleeping. And then I just got down on my knees. I grabbed his hand. I said, "Please, we need a miracle. He's only 21. He's going to be a daddy. You just took my mom 2 weeks ago. Please don't take him." And just then, the door opens. It's the doctor with my family. And as they're walking in, I can see this look on the doctor's face. It's a look you never forget. And he just says, "I'm sorry, there's no brain activity." I said, "No, there's going to be a miracle." There's nothing more we can do. We had to make the decision as a family to let our brother go.
All right. I like it. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna give you a remix, all right? Let's see if we can do it right here. Station Hot 1061. Yo soy Iván López de Digital Morning Show. Los saludos y pensar cada mañana. Gracias.
And yeah, we're going back to the main stand. And don't forget, we still have a band and a ring singing exhibition. Keep it locked in, all right? Thank you!
All right, everybody, big round of applause for DJ C-Zer and DJ Iván Lopez. Up next, we're gonna get this party going. We're not done. We're far from done. We got the Bottom Line Band. To my left, we've got Sonja de la Paz on vocal.
Knew he was a lover, but I'm not his son. Stealing hearts and money, nothing, never saying sorry. But if I not be there, he should drink the hottest dick down to an island. And he made my terror, down to the terror. Nothing, look at the game now, look at everything now. What are you saying now? Now, I see how strong love touch me. Now I'll be alone. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it?
Make some noise! LISD, make some noise! United, make some noise! Blessed Sacrament Eagles, make some noise! Webb County ISD, are the Badgers in the house? Last but not least, Miss Zapata in the house! Zapata, y'all ready to dance and have fun? Y'all can get a burger right here. Good Friday. No me good Friday. Guys, we have an awesome show coming up for you. We have the Laredo Wrestling Alliance, the LWA. Everybody say LWA. We're getting ready, guys. It's been a fun day. We got a great show coming up here from the LW. Can I get Lieutenant Dan up on stage? Lieutenant Dan. Everybody make some noise for Lieutenant Dan. C-Zer And now, introducing his tag team partner. Please welcome LWA Senior Official, And also in attendance, all the way from Brenham, Texas, he is a member of Lions Pride Sports. Please welcome from Renegade USA, Rob Zilla! Let's make some noise, Laredo! Coming up next, he is a former LWA Rise Division champion and also former APW Heavyweight Champion. Give it up for the realtor of reality, DYL Dempsey!
Let me help you with some of that hardware. Please, sir. It's a little too heavy. Give me a second, Laredo. That's heavy right there. That's heavy. It's a little too quiet there. Laredo, how are we doing tonight? That ain't good enough. Laredo, how are we doing tonight? Now that's more of what I expect. Now, I gotta hear it one more time. Laredo, how we doing tonight? Man, y'all are receptive. I love that. Hey, this is the group we need right here at the LWA shows, huh? Speaking of LWA, y'all gave me such a warm reception. I'd love to see each and every one of you on November 18th at Legacy 13, where I will be defending my championship and, I mean, let's be honest, retaining, yet again, my LWA Legacy Championship because, well, I'm undefeated, I'm undisputed, I'm drug-free. That's not a prediction, it's a spoiler. So, my buddy Dan, he asked me to come out tonight and said, hey Jay, we got a big group that needs some wisdom. Of course, that's piqued my interest. I said, okay Dan, give me a little bit more information. He said, it's some young boys and girls and maybe some adults even that need to hear a message. I said, okay, it piqued my interest a little bit more. He said, it's about drugs. I'll tell y'all, this time, I'll tell you 1,000 more times, champions don't do drugs. Tell him again? All right, because he's the boss, champions don't do drugs. Let me ask you, I want to make sure everybody's awake here. I specifically had that song played to wake you guys up. Who doesn't do drugs? One more time. Champions. Now I'm a firm believer in Jesus as my Lord and Savior, and I think Jesus blessed everybody here with the gift of life, with the ability to do something with it. And doing something with it doesn't mean doing drugs, because as we heard our good friend Marc, nothing good comes from it. Trust me. Now you ask, Jay, you eat, you sleep, you train, you beat people up for a living. How would you know? Well, I'm not as wise and don't have the years as my friend Marc, but in the short period of time that
have been on this earth, and I have been in the business, I do know it's very prevalent. It happens a lot. There are a lot of people that use. There's nothing good about it, it's just bad memory. It slows you down. It affects your physical appearance. It changes your personality. We need it more than we need water. Sometimes we need life, and that's a deep hole to be in. None of y'all want that. None of y'all need that. Y'all deserve that. So let me ask you one more time, just to make sure y'all are following. Who doesn't do drugs? Who doesn't do drugs? You know how you become a champion? Each and every single one of you, whether you're a boy, whether you're a girl, whether you're a woman, old, young, doesn't matter. You apply yourself to something, you find a goal. You go through this journey that's called life for all you young ones out there. You fail again, you fail a third time, you fail 100 million times so you can achieve. Failure's not the end, it's actually the beginning. You keep applying yourself, keep pushing toward this goal, whatever it may be, and I promise you, you'll become a champion. I promise you. Laredo, who doesn't do drugs? One more time, I didn't hear you guys in the back. Who doesn't do drugs? Laredo, we doing all right tonight? I said, are we doing all right tonight? There we go. I want to tell you a quick and brief story as Mr. Marc actually did himself. I myself have had my fair share of run-ins with illegal substances, and when I tell you it left me at one of my lowest points, so much so that I thought I was going to die, and that was honestly the turning point for me to say, you know what? I'm not dying on this beach in South Padre. I couldn't even tell you what I had taken, how much I had taken, but it was enough that when I came to, I had the worst guilt and the worst feeling in the pit of my stomach that I've ever felt in my life. Nothing compares. Nothing good comes from it. You see this elaborate entrance, you see these championships, you see the physique, you see the ability, if you follow any of our social media, if you follow Laredo Wrestling Alliance, and follow any of these gifted athletes right here on the stage, and you follow this man right here, Mr. Dan Martinez, Lieutenant Dan. Thank you for your service, by the way, sir. That you'll see it's hard work, it's discipline, it's dedication to a craft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are drug-free. So Laredo, I ask you again, who doesn't do drugs? Who doesn't do drugs? I want to try something out here. Y'all are all pretty loud. I want to see which side is the loudest. 'Cause I like me a crowd. You know what I mean? I like a loud crowd. So when I say no, you say drugs. We're going to start on this side. No! I'm not going to try it. That was actually pretty good. All right. Over here on the left. No! All right, middle. No. All right, I think we have a new champion. Here, come get your belt. Just kidding. Middle, hey, you know what? Middle, y'all brought it. Left, right, y'all all brought it. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, champions do not do drugs. I don't care what it is. good it is, it's not worth it. I promise I stand today on this stage, having done it myself, it's not worth it. I know stories and testimonies of people who have done it, it's not worth it. Their friends, their family who have died, it's not worth it. Laredo, one more time. Who doesn't do drugs? Champions do not do drugs.
Whoa, hold on, champ. Very, guys, that was very appealing, wasn't it? Give him a round of applause. What do you thought? Oh man, Jay Alexander, you are indeed a champion. A champion of putting these kids to sleep. I mean, come on. All morning, say no to this, say no to that. Well, how about saying yes to getting these brats back to school, into detention for missing class in the first place? So teachers, single file, get them out of here. Yep, back to school, back to class, show them what discipline really is. Yep. Oh, you don't want to leave? Okay. I got a proposition. Champion, are you? That's a nice LWA Legacy Champion I see right there. Why don't you put your money where your mouth is right now? I challenge you for that Legacy Championship in front of everybody here. And I'll show you what a champion is. What do you say, huh? What? You're a referee, aren't you? Boss man,
you made the matches, Dan. What do you say?
Yeah, come on, make this official right now.
DYL Dempsey, this is supposed to be a concert, pal. We're not supposed to be treating the children like that. What's the matter with you?
Oh, these children need to understand that they need discipline in their lives, and I'm the one to disciplinary all of them right now. And I'm gonna teach the champ a lesson that they'll say yes to a new champion, baby.
Laredo, do you want to see the LWA Legacy Championship? It's gonna be right here, right now! No, Laredo, I need to hear you! You want to see a championship match? Oh yeah? Sure, come on! Alright, let's make it official! Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall, and it is a last man standing match. And only way to win, if the opponent cannot answer the count of 10, will be declared the loser. Introducing first, the challenger. He is the realtor of reality, DYL Dempsey.
Oh no, don't you disrespect me. No, stop doing it. Stop it. Security. I want security. You're gonna get it.
And his opponent, he is the current reigning and defending and undefeated LWA Legacy Champion, the Kingston Terminator, DYL Dempsey! Your referee for this contest, C-Zer BanKz.
Come on, champ. I'm gonna knock you out. Come on, champ. Show me what you got, huh? Yeah? What's up, champ? I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. New champ, baby. It's gonna be me. What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? One,
2, 3, 4, Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for all your excitement. Right now in this date, November 18th, live at the California Park, here in Laredo, Texas. The LWA is celebrating the 13th anniversary, and everybody here is invited because it's Greetings and We are the LWA, the hottest thing in town. I'm here for Lieutenant Dan, and we'll see you in the ring. Thank you, Luego!
That's my heart.
Hey, y'all better than put on this. Y'all better record that. Hey, remember that scene?
I pull the sun.